Hello, welcome to Randy Taste Things here on Randy and Dave's Place on YouTube. You may notice I have no product here in front of me. This is definitely going to be a little bit different episode. I will not be drinking, eating anything. We're not going to be discussing any products. This is going to be all about the great man that we lost in Utah. As you all know by now, I'm sure Charlie Kirk was assassinated at one of his famous campus tour events. He was at a university in Utah, not the University of Utah, but a university in Utah. A coward took his life for no reason other than the fact that I assume he just didn't like what Charlie had to say. We don't really know the details of the shooter yet. We do know that supposedly he's in custody at this point. We don't know. We know that there were transgender and anti-fascist statements carved onto the shell casings and on the gun, from what I understand. But we don't know really much about this guy other than that he is in custody. We may not ever know because he doesn't have to say anything if he doesn't want to. So there's that. But either way, this is a terrible tragedy. Charlie Kirk was not only a great human being, he was a husband and a father. You know, there are two children who have to grow up without their dad, and all because of senseless nonsense. Charlie Kirk simply traveled the country engaging with youth to get them involved in politics, to get them involved with the country and the future of the country and their future. He was a man of great faith. He always preached the word of God when he was doing these events as well. That was his foundation for everything that he was doing. And it's just unbelievable that that's where we are now. You know, people just want to try to kill people. Cowards, mind you. Assassin's bullets from hundreds of yards away. It's ridiculous. They're cowards, flat out. That's all there is to it. But, yeah, it's very terrible. You know, there's the clip of his little girl running towards him when he was in the Fox News studio, and Fox and Friends is awful because now she will never be able to do that again. That's something that she can never do again. You know, now Erica, his lovely wife, has to try to navigate this, explain this to them, you know, the best that she can while daddy's never coming home again. It's crazy. I listened to Charlie Kirk a lot. He was truly inspirational to people of my beliefs. He was inspirational to people all over the place. People who didn't even agree with him have come out and said what a great person that he truly was, how kindly he treated them when they came to his events and they met him. He was as kind as he could be, even if he didn't agree with him and they didn't agree with him. That's just the kind of guy he was. So it's very, you know, I don't know. Sometimes you don't even know what to say about these things, but we knew that we couldn't not say anything. I can assure you that here on this channel, we are going to continue his messages. We're going to continue those types of conversations. We're going to carry on his legacy the best we can. I think we're even thinking about looking and seeing how we can get involved with Turning Point USA. His wonderful organization that his wife has vowed to continue operations. His legacy will live on. They're going to continue it. They've even announced that the campus tours will continue. They're not going to allow this coward, this terrible human being, to stop these campus tours. And I believe I think some big names are going to jump on board with this deal. I think we're going to see some big names in the conservative movement and stuff that are going to come out and support these campus tours and go on them, because I just think that's what's going to happen. I think we've already seen some evidence of that. I think there are some people that are going to step up and really go forward with this deal. And that's what we should do. We can't let these people win. We can't let the cowards. We can't let them do it. We can't let them win. Must move forward with the message. That is what he would want us to do, and that's what we're going to do for sure. But yeah, it was. Thought it was really cool. Vice President Vance and his wife, took Air Force Two to pick up his body and bring it back to Arizona, where they can have the proper memorial services for the family and his close friends and whatnot. Very cool gesture. Very, very cool. Vice President Vance even helped carry the casket onto Air Force Two, which is very cool. I like it. I think it's, shows the kind of guy that he is, I think, for sure. Even President Trump gave a nice address from the Oval Office, talking about his friend, Charlie Kirk, and his life and legacy. And it's all going to continue. We're going to keep it going. For sure. That's what we're going to do. And we can't be afraid. We just gotta do it for Charlie. We're all going to be Charlie from now on, and that is how it's going to have to be. So we just wanted to come on. We want to do a little. This is kind of our tribute to Charlie. What a great guy. What an absolute phenomenal human being. Did a lot of great things, and that's going to continue. As I've said, we're going to keep it going. A lot of people are going to keep it going. It's going to be great. I think we're going to wrap this up. I really don't. I obviously never got to meet the guy, but he was a huge inspiration, and we just wanted to get on here. Wanted to say a few words. Wanted to let everybody know that, we're definitely mourning the loss of Charlie. It's definitely been rough. It's definitely hit a lot of people really hard. And I guess it's just because it was so senseless and so ridiculous. He didn't even hold office. He was no official capacity of anything. He was just a man who did his best to engage youth in debate and for the future of our country, get them involved, so they weren't just doing nothing. So, I think we're going to wrap this up. This is for Charlie for sure. This is for the family, the movement. We love you. We miss you. We're definitely going to keep missing you. We're going to keep your legacy going for sure. But for sure, now more than ever, let's get out there and do some good in the world. As always, let's keep the children's charities going. Go to Turning Point USA. Let's get involved there. Let's do it. Let's do all those things. And I guess as always, size does matter. So does the gravy on your biscuits. Boom, I am out.